If you're going to be offering live class sessions, or you even just want to create a classroom to meet informally with students, to hold office hours, anything like that, you can create those classrooms once or on demand or multiple times from within the class that's associated with it. So we're going to create a new section, and we're going to call this live classroom, just so that you can begin to see how it functions. So we're going to click on the link to join the classroom. That's the definition. We're not going to put anything there. Let's just leave it at live classroom. And then we can use this area to talk about what they can do here, what they can access if you would like to. But I'm going to create a learning activity, and these are the two that we're interested in. We're going to focus on Collaborate Ultra. Classic Collaborate is available only if you're used to using Blackboard Collaborate, or you're a previous Elluminate user and you've got resources that you would like to use. Most of you will be using Collaborate Ultra, so that's what we're going to talk about. If you have a need for Classic Collaborate, let me know, and I'm happy to walk you through that as well. So we're going to click Add, and then some options come up here. So it's important to understand that there are a couple of different ways that you can do this. So if I want one class session that has all of my recordings on there, I only want to do this once, and I want to use the same classroom all year long for the same things, then I can do that by creating a session named Mrs. Bledsoe's Classroom or Microsoft Office Classroom, something like that, that would be for the duration. Don't worry about the start date. And then this is where you could do for the duration of the course. Okay, the other thing that I can do is I can do a class 1, so that each week I create a unique link, which will create a unique recording specifically for that class. It's completely preference. There's no significant benefit except for the way that the recordings are going to be named, and you'll see that whenever we talk about recordings in the other video. The recording typically just has the day and time on it, so there's not a significant differentiator, and there's no way to rename them or to label them. So if you're creating a separate classroom, then it would be a little bit easier for students to be able to see which recordings are specific to which classes or which weeks. But the days and times are on there for when the recording occurred, so students can find it that way if there is any question about which recording it is. So if your classes are an hour and 30 minutes, then you can do this, and students can join 15 minutes before it begins. You don't need to worry about this, because as long as students are logged in, then they will be able to get into the classroom. And then you can put a description here if you would like to, just so that you can see. This is where I would put and I want to display that, and then let's save and display it so that we can see what it looks like. So today from 9:30 to 11, or I can specify when I want this to begin or end, and then you can click to join the session, and that will take you in as a moderator. There will be another video about how to actually use the online classroom. But so students will come in, they'll log in, they'll see this link over here to the live classroom, and when they click on it, then they will be able to click here, and it will take them directly into the live classroom.